Good morning, my little peeps. This week, we're going to learn two irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are verbs that do not follow a pattern. Our last unit was verbs that were following a pattern, which we adore, but Être and Avoir do not. You simply have to memorize them, and that is what we're going to do. Être and Avoir. So, Être means to be. Get my stuff set up here. To be. It is irregular, which means you don't drop anything. You simply write it down as is. It is je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est, nous sommes, vous êtes. The same little caret accent that's on the original here is the same accent that goes right here. So just make sure you note those accents and you have them in your notes because those are super important now. And then ils and elles sont. So in English, that would be, and you're writing this down too, I am, you are, so you meaning informal with your friends and family, and then he, she, one is, and then I'm running out of room, we are, and then you are, but formal, so polite or plural, and then they are. So that is exactly the verb. Listen to the pronunciation and repeat after me. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est, nous sommes, vous êtes. Notice I bring my little S over and I make a Z sound. Vous êtes. And ils, elles sont. I see I made a mistake as usual. Ils, elles sont. So that is your verb. Let's take a look at examples of when we would use être. When would you use être if I wanted to say things like, I am beautiful? Well, of course I am. Yes, madame, you are. You are beautiful. Je suis belle. I could say, il est brave. He is brave. So using my verb, it creates sentences and I am able to say more, obviously with verbs. But there is a trick. Unfortunately, in English we do not do this, but when we use an adjective, which is a word that describes your noun. Notice my adjective is describing the je, that was madame, and this adjective is describing he, the subject of the sentence. So the adjective always describes a noun, person, place, or thing. In French, one must make adjectives agree with the noun. So if I was to use the adjective, let's see, short. I am not short, but let's pick on somebody who is short. You could say she, L-A, she is petite. Now, petite has many meanings. It means small, but if you're using it to describe a person, they doesn't mean that they're necessarily small. What it means is that they're short. So sometimes adjectives change meanings. So if I was to say Bob is short. Notice I don't add an E for Bob. It's an adjective and I'm describing Bob. And if he identifies as a male, then I do not have to add an E. So the general rule is this. It's pretty simple. For regular verbs, for regular adjectives, my bad, we're on adjectives now. For regular adjectives, adjectives that describe the noun, you're going to add an E if it's feminine, or if it identifies as a feminine, and then you're going to add an S for plural. So those are the two general rules for adjectives. Now we're going to be practicing this, and of course there are irregular adjectives, but we'll get into that soon. So just note that when you use an adjective, you must make that adjective agree with the subject by adding an E for feminine and an S for plural. And that's our quick lesson for today. Make sure you get these notes in your wonderful notebook, because I will be doing a notebook check next class to make sure that you are getting yourself ready for French 2. All right, I'm done. Bye.